Welcome, Hoarders. They are to be playing some more Gran Turismo 5. We just hit 409 subs.
She's real fine, my 409.
Yes, I only did that because of the song. I'm very well aware. I had that planned. I know I missed yesterday's episode. I didn't have a video out. I didn't have things ready for that, so there's just not going to be a Wednesday episode. So this one's going to be coming out late today, but Friday should be ready in time. And then hopefully this weekend I can get back on track, because last weekend I didn't have any days off to, actually the past 2 weeks I haven't had any days off to get any of these prepared, because I usually have them like Friday after work. I'll usually come home, record Monday and Tuesday's episode, and then like Saturday and Sunday I would just finish them without a problem. But today we only have 2 races for once. We are doing the Schwarzwald. I don't even know. Schwarzwald League A, I think is how you would pronounce it. I'm probably wrong. But it is, I'm pretty sure it's just German cars. I think we went over this last time, the end of the last episode of this. But I picked one of my absolute favorite cars, the 1976 Golf GTI. I love the older GTIs a lot. Like, they're just amazingly good cars. If I could ever find one in real life for a decent price, I would definitely try to get it. Just because they're great cars. Like, just amazingly good. Be nice if this would start sometime this month. There we go. Looks like it's mostly the same type of cars. I could have used the new Beetle, but I didn't want to. And this car also falls under the benchmark horsepower that I would like to have. No interior. Coolio. I'll probably do hood view. Listen to this monster. Okay, we are on the smaller version of the Nürburgring. I like that BMW in front of us. This thing's got some get up and go too, just because this has, like, I think it was 314 horsepower or something like that. It's just, like, the power to weight ratio for this car is just great. I got a little confused when the screen did that weird, like, I pressed the horn button, but for some reason it showed a back view. Because I have yet to worry about getting a different controller, because it doesn't bother me that much, but it definitely needs done. I also, for you guys who would be interested, please post in the comments below if you'd be interested. It's already in the works. So I have ordered one. I ordered a GoPro so I can hook up to the inside of my truck and do like vlog type stuff. So hopefully I can get that, not like really vlog stuff, but like road vlog, driving vlog, whatever you call them. Just for like regular updates, stuff, games and stuff like that. And I'd like to do not so much vlogs, just like rides. Like drive out, because where I live there's woods everywhere. I'd like to just drive on a couple dirt roads and just talk. Pretty cool. So there's that. But I already ordered one. It's not a GoPro brand, but it's that type of camera. It was reasonably cheap, but all the specs on it were good. You can do 4K and 30 FPS, but you can do 1980 by 1920 by 1280. Just regular HD you can do in 60 frames per second, which is what I wanted. I wanted something that is not going to be terrible quality. I want something that you can definitely stand watching. But I'm probably not going to do them in 4K because I don't want that, the 30 FPS, because that's too low. I would prefer a little higher than 60 if I could, but oh well. How do you get your low beams? This car's going amazingly. I just love this car. Ba-da-da. Okay, this one's a 3-lapper. The other one I think said was 5. So we'll have to see what that's like. I'd also like to look at what used cars we could afford to get on here. So we'll have to see. But, like, whether you guys are, like, interested, like, if you post that you're interested in, like, car vlog stuff, whether or not I have plans to do it, I do like hearing from you guys what you would like to see, but at the same time, I have to be able to do stuff that I find interesting, because then the YouTube thing, what's the point of doing it? Like, if you can't do the things that you enjoy, or have ideas of, I don't see a reason to do it if you can't do that. Yeet. Okay, go down here. It's reasonably fast for a Golf, too. I had the transmission set so it can hit 177 with a draft. So I did turn it a little higher than it probably should be for here, but I didn't want to do like I did in the Volkswagen Lupo race, where the entire thing was just horrible. You couldn't hear anything over the car because it was just redlining constantly. Okay, it's that button. See, I love the grill and everything on this. Let's see if we can do our last lap in third person. Ooh, has a little bit of lag to it. Not the game, just the way the car accelerates. From a very slow pace to accelerating a lot. You can hear it gargle to life. Wish it had an interior. I also wish that this was on Gran Turismo Sport, because if it was on there, I would definitely already own it by now. I could see them actually adding that sometime soon, because they recently added an older Subaru Impreza, a couple Hondas, what else? They added a few vehicles I was interested in. Oh, the what is it? Is it the Honda Silvia? I don't think it's Mitsubishi. It was a Toyota Silvia. That's what it was. That thing, I joked about it in this game. I was like, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna race around with it, and I did, and it's genuinely a good handling car. Like, it handles good, it has decent acceleration. It would be really good for those Weekend Warrior type races, which I would love to get into, but around where I live, the closest thing that I can think of is the Poconos. I think there's a raceway up there where you can do stuff like that. 'Cause I've watched a lot of like Chris Fix videos, and I believe that's where he goes. But That's like the closest place to where I live that you could go to. So I don't know. Come on, Betsy. And cross the line. Did pretty good. It was pretty easy, too. Okay, on to the second race. Okay. Apparently, we're racing against Richard Nixon. I don't see his name on the board right now. But he's here. Somehow. Hey, mate. Yep, there he is in second. He's the other Volkswagen Golf. We're racing against Nixon. I'm not a crook. Like how I do a different voice than his, even though he has an odd voice himself. See you, Richard. Oh, this is the track that I think I lost the last race. That whole league that we did last time where I had to do all the races. I can't stand those when it comes to a video. It's not a big problem when, like, when I do a video of it, I want to use, like, a different car than I would if I just wanted to plain win the race. Like, I usually use worse cars when I'm on camera on purpose because I want it to be more of a, like, I want to even out the playfield, because when I use the really good cars, then I get bored reasonably quickly because I'm in first the whole time, if that makes sense. Because usually, like right now, we're on our first of 3 laps and I'm already in first place. It would be nice, like, this is even under the benchmark. But this probably has the advantage of power to weight. I forgot you can steer with the D-pad. Let's look back. And we're gonna have to brake. Oh no, I would love to be able to go back to this game without using the racing line. But the problem is, I play so many other games that it's hard to get used to them. Like, the braking distance is my biggest problem. I don't really need to know the racing lines themselves because I know where to go for them. It's just the stopping is the only thing I need a heads up on, because the physics of the game are quite a bit different than, like, other Gran Turismo games. Like, Gran Turismo Sport's probably the one I play the most of these, like, just for fun without recording, and I'm so used to that one. Like, that one, it feels like you're going slower than you are on here. I will admit that Sport compared to this, compared to Gran Turismo 6, they're not that different, but then when you get to the older ones, it's extremely different. Like, everything on those seems too quick. Like me hitting that guardrail very hard. Yeet. Slow down. Get on down the highway with a face I've never seen. Do. Come on, Betsy. Brake. Hard brake we can let go. Okay, we're good. Lost sound for a second. That happens like every episode of this. I never notice it in editing, but I notice it when I'm recording. Come on, Betsy. Not even gonna worry about braking there at all. Okay, we just squeezed by. You know, I'm pushing this track more than I probably should, considering on some of these turns I can't even see the person in second. Like, even on the map. I mean, I can see second and third right now. But a couple turns back there I couldn't. Oh! Okay, we were on two wheels for a little bit. For sure. I'm wondering if we'll lose them again on this straight stretch up here. Because they're going to have to slow down significantly for this turn. Okay, a map's starting to disappear. Can I beat him? Not quite. They're catching up a bit, it looks like. We still won. That's the important thing. Okay, so came in first on both of them. That's nice. Wonder what kind of money we got. 25K, not bad. Okay, let's go back and see what used cars. Actually, before we see what used cars they have, let's look and see what next week's video, what type of vehicle we're going to need for that. So we might be able to buy one this episode. Because I have yet to be able to pick one like that. It would be nice to be able to, but the odds are usually not there. Okay, the next one is the mid... Okay, so we need a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive sports car. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. The only thing I can really think of is Porsche and Ferrari off the top of my head that are front engine rear wheel drive. Think the Ford GT40. Does it say on here? I think you'd have to click on them to see what it is. Alfa Romeo, this might be front engine front wheel drive, and it's ugly as shit. Honda Accord. A Tiburon. Is this like the one my dad had? No, that's older, or that's newer than the one my dad had. Honda S2000. That's going to be front engine rear wheel drive. Yeah, we want mid-engine rear wheel drive. Honda Jazz. Isn't that small? The small piece of shit? No, but it's pretty ugly. Okay. Jaguar XKR. That might be. No, that's front engine rear wheel. I don't really see much other, like many other things. So that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos. And don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.